Along the mangrove-lined rivers of Thailand, a strange and silent symphony begins as dusk settles. It starts with a few hesitant sparks, a chaotic twinkling against the darkening foliage. But then, something impossible seems to happen. Across hundreds of meters, sometimes even kilometers of riverbank, thousands upon thousands of individual fireflies begin to flash in near-perfect unison, an entire forest pulsing with a single, silent beat. This isn't an illusion. It's a profound act of biological computation happening on a massive scale. Each firefly, a species like Pteroptyx malachi, carries its own internal clock, a biochemical oscillator that dictates when it will flash. Think of it like a single musician with their own metronome, ticking away in isolation. But these musicians aren't isolated. They can see their neighbors. When one firefly sees another flash, it subtly adjusts its own internal timer. This is the essence of what physicists call coupled oscillators. It's a system where individual rhythmic elements influence each other until they fall into a shared cadence. In the 1970s, physicist Yoshiki Kuramoto developed a beautifully simple mathematical model to describe this exact phenomenon. The Kuramoto model shows that if the coupling strength, the influence each oscillator has on its neighbors, is strong enough, synchronization is not just possible, it's inevitable. Each firefly doesn't need to see the whole swarm, it only needs to see its immediate neighbors. A tiny nudge to its internal clock, repeated thousands of times by thousands of neighbors, is all it takes to lock the entire system into phase. But wait, if a firefly at one end of the riverbank flashes, the light reaches another one a kilometer away in about 3.3 microseconds. The firefly's own nervous system can't possibly react that fast, so they aren't reacting to a single leader. The synchrony isn't a wave that starts at one end and spreads down the line like falling dominoes. Instead, it arises everywhere at once, in local patches that quickly grow and merge. It's a decentralized consensus, where neighborhoods of fireflies agree on a rhythm, and those neighborhoods then influence each other, creating a vast, unified pulse. How exactly does a firefly adjust its clock? For a long time, two main theories competed. One was competitive. Males tried to flash just before their rivals, hoping to catch a female's attention first. This would create a leading edge. The other theory, and the one with more recent support, is cooperative. It's called phase resetting. If a firefly sees a flash before it was about to flash itself, it speeds up its own clock to flash sooner on the next cycle. If it sees a flash just after it flashed, it slows its clock down slightly. This mutual adjustment, a simple algorithm repeated over and over, is what pulls them all together. This process demonstrates a profound principle called emergence. The fireflies are not trying to synchronize. An individual firefly has no concept of the entire forest-wide spectacle. It is only following a very simple set of rules: flash, observe neighbors, adjust rhythm. The large-scale, breathtaking order is an emergent property of these simple, local interactions. It's the same principle that allows thousands of starlings to form a murmuration, or brain cells to produce a thought. Complex, intelligent-seeming behavior from simple, non-intelligent agents. The environment itself plays a crucial role. The mangrove trees aren't just a backdrop. They are the network's architecture. A firefly on a prominent, centrally located branch can be seen by more neighbors. It has a higher degree in the network. This doesn't make it a leader, but its influence is amplified. It acts as a more stable node, helping to anchor the rhythm for its local cluster. Gaps in the foliage or bends in the river can create separate domains of synchrony that struggle to communicate, sometimes resulting in mesmerizing waves of light that ripple down the riverbank as one domain influences the next. The most staggering fact is the complete absence of a leader. There is no conductor waving a baton, no queen firefly sending out a master signal. This is self-organization in its purest form. Each member contributes to creating the collective order that then, in turn, governs its own behavior. This principle is used in designing computer networks to route traffic without a central server, and it helps explain how economies can function without a central planner dictating every transaction. The Fireflies stumbled upon a solution to large-scale coordination that is robust, scalable, and requires no central point of failure. So, why do they do it? The prevailing hypothesis is about signal clarity. A single firefly flashing alone is a tiny, easily missed speck in a vast, dark jungle. It's noise. But thousands of flashes at the exact same moment create a beacon. This massively amplified signal travels farther and is far more distinct, making it easier for females to spot a suitable group of males. By cooperating to flash together, each individual male increases his own chance of being seen and, therefore, of reproducing. It's a cooperative strategy that benefits the individual. If you watch closely, you'll see the system is not perfect. Waves of desynchronization can ripple through the swarm. A section of the forest can fall out of phase for a few cycles before being pulled back in. These defects in the pattern are incredibly valuable to scientists. They reveal how the system corrects errors and how information propagates. A flaw spreading from one side to the other tells you about the connection strength and delays in the network. The perfection is in the pulse, but the information is in the imperfections. This tendency for independent things to fall into a shared rhythm is a fundamental principle of the universe. It's not unique to fireflies. The neurons in your brain synchronize their firing to create brain waves, which are essential for consciousness and thought. Cardiac pacemaker cells in your heart synchronize to produce a unified heartbeat. On a cosmic scale, even planets and moons in a system can fall into orbital resonance, a form of synchrony. The fireflies of Thailand aren't just a tourist attraction. They are a macroscopic, visible manifestation of one of nature's most essential organizing forces.
Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.